old do you think I look? Comment in the section below. Men, be careful, it's a tricky question. Hi, I'm Dr. 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞. I am here today from Angelic Live Wellness. Thanks for joining me. I am going to talk about 5 secret things that you can do at home that can make you look almost half your age. Let's go! There are things that you can do at home, non-surgical, no laser involved, doesn't involve paying anybody, no esthetician, no surgeon, to look much younger than your real age. Okay, we're going to talk about that. All right, so number 1 thing that you need to do is anti-inflammatory diet. I know, nutrition, yes, but think about it though. Your skin is one of your largest organs, right? Covers you from head to toe. It requires nutrition to keep this organ working, optimal, glowing, right? So for that reason, you've got to feed it the right foods. We all know people that have a lot of acne. One of the things that we tell them is they've got to change their diet. They've got to take inflammatory foods out of their diet and eat more veggies, right? Well, what is an anti-inflammatory diet, right? What does that term really mean? It means consuming foods that don't make your immune system go hyperactive. And one of the biggest things that we found that people consume on a regular basis that is actually triggering their immune system to overreact are, unfortunately, this is controversial, dairy. Yes, I know, you like your milk in your coffee, in your cereal, and in everything else you put it in, but dairy is very inflammatory to a lot of people's guts. In fact, if we look at the data, the American diet is one of the diets in the world that still encourages a lot of dairy after a child is over the age of 1. And is that by design? Is that politics? Or some other things, debates that we don't want to get into in this video? But dairy is one of the number 1 inflammatory foods that I see a lot of people still consuming. And nowadays we have so many options that are non-dairy. Like maybe 15, 20 years ago it was hard to replace your dairy in your diet, but now really? You got almond milk, you got coconut milk, you got rice milk, soy milk, I mean, just name it, there's a milk, okay? So, and these are not dairy based, right? You can use those to replace dairy in your diet and your gut will be happier, okay? So, foods that contain a lot of dairy are inflammatory to your body. The number 2 thing that is very inflammatory to a lot of patients is the grains. Yes, I said it. Yes, the Italians are gonna kill me. Okay, the pasta, they gotta have the pasta, right? Well, yes, the gluten and grains are causing people to have a lot of inflammation in their gut. In fact, when I do food sensitivity testing for patients, food allergy panels, I find that a lot of patients have these problems. And even without knowing, sometimes just to calm the immune system down, I would tell patients, just take it out for a period of time and see how you feel. If you feel better, you're less bloated, you have more energy, sleeping better, less joint aches and pains, well, that might be your answer. I might not need to run an expensive lab panel of 285 different foods to find out what you might be sensitive to. So I really encourage patients that do a little bit of a trial. Just take that stuff out of your diet for a little bit and just see how you feel. Your body is going to tell you. Your skin is going to tell you, okay? So grains are very important, right? So that includes, like I said, breads, pastas, a lot of starchy foods too can be a problem. So we take that out of the diet. That is part of an anti-inflammatory diet, right? So most anti-inflammatory diet will consist of what? Good lean proteins from different sources, right? It could be meat, it could be fish, it could be vegetables, right, for the vegans. And you're able to calm your immune system down by removing the things that we just talked about and eating more of the ones that are not inflammatory to your body, okay? So that is the number one tip, right? You remove inflammation, your skin's gonna glow, okay? It's gonna be able to repair itself, turn over damage, and things like that. So what else do we do to make sure our skin is as healthy as possible? Well, we hydrate, okay? You've got to hydrate. Like, look, your skin is gonna look like a raisin or prune if you don't drink water. I am not talking about just drinking anything, right? Because you could drink alcohol and coffee and that's dehydrating, right? We don't want that. We want water in our system. The more hydrated your skin, the better it's going to do. So I even encourage some of my patients to occasionally get a facial, hydrating mask and just wear it, on the days that they're home to just get some more hydration into their skin, right? So those are the things that you can do, right? So hydrating, if you don't like the taste of water, look, there are keto-friendly electrolyte powders that you can add to water to give it a flavor that you like. Maybe it's raspberry, maybe it's strawberry, watermelon, whatever your flavor, right? You add it, they don't have any sugars in them. Remember, sugar is also inflammatory. You add that and you drink it, right? And that would help hydrate your blood vessels, your cells, your skin, and your kidneys, right? So you can also really reduce the chances of you developing kidney stones by just hydrating, right? But today we're focusing on the skin. So we're talking about your skin glowing by you just hydrating with good old-fashioned ice water, okay? So next thing I use or do is making sure your hormones are balanced. Okay, everyone that's spoken to me at some point is probably gonna hear me talk about hormones, right? Hormones are too powerful to ignore, right? They control over 300 different activities in our bodies on a daily basis. And the skin health is one of them. Why do you think younger adults, babies, have glowing skin? Because their hormones are balanced, their hormones are optimal. But as we age, we start to lose these hormones. And as we lose them, so does our skin start to show that loss, right? Testosterone and estrogen have been shown to help stimulate collagen growth in your skin. Yes, you heard it, collagen growth in your skin. So yes, I know you can't replace your own hormones at home, but what can you do at home? You can definitely eat more foods that encourage your body to make your own natural testosterone. We talk about foods that are high in zinc, foods that are high in, things like magnesium, right? They do encourage your body to make more hormones. So we encourage you to do that so that you can get that better, right? Your doctor can always order a lab panel to kind of help you make sure it's optimal and optimize it as needed. But what you can do at home is eat those foods that do contain things that allow your body to make better hormones, okay? So The next thing I want to mention about, having healthier, glowing skin is what type of vitamins can I buy maybe from my grocery store that might help my skin, right? My number one recommendation to my patients is B complex. Well, notice I didn't say B12. Most people go to B12 or they just go to biotin, right? You've heard of biotin. They name it the hair, skin, and nails vitamin. Yes, but biotin is just one of the B vitamins. B12 is just another one of the B vitamins. We have over 12 B vitamins. And you don't know which one your skin is missing today, okay? So when you don't know, just give it all of them, right? It's very simple. I tell my patients, buy a B complex vitamin and take that every day. Why? Because now you let your body decide if it needs it or not. And our body is very smart. It knows when it doesn't need it, and it'll just flush it out. But the days that it does need it to repair or to enhance or to promote something, conversion, it would be there for it to do that. Yes, I know you can eat foods that are high in B's, but unfortunately, some of us genetically don't have what we call intrinsic factor, or we have very little of it. These are proteins that are supposed to be in our stomach to help us absorb that B vitamins from our food. Well, if genetically you don't have that much, or because of aging you've lost a lot of it, you're not going to be able to absorb that B vitamin from your food. And so even though you're eating meats and foods that contain the B12 and the other B vitamins, you're not really getting it into yourself, if you get what I mean, right? So we recommend that you supplement with an activated B vitamin. What I mean by activated is it's like the converted version of the vitamin that's already easy for your body to absorb, whether you have the intrinsic factor or not. So it allows it to get into the cell, get into the skin, start doing those things that we love to see on our skin, on our hair, on our nails. So yes, B vitamins, very, very important, okay? So the last thing I would, highly recommend is, of course, you want healthy, glowing skin, you want to protect it from getting damaged, right? So sunblock, right? Those are things that we recommend that our patients do. You go out in the sun, put an SPF 30 on. I don't care what skin color you are, you need a little sunblock, okay? The sun will damage the skin, right? Some faster than others, right? Some races, some ethnic groups faster than others, but at the end of the day, we all need to protect our skin. If you want to look half your age, okay? If you don't want to look half your age, do whatever you like, okay? But besides just looking half your age, it also protects you from potential skin cancers and all the other health problems that come with UV damage, right? So last thing I would say is antioxidants. Okay, so what are antioxidants? These are things that we find in fruits and vegetables. They are what we call phytonutrients. Nutrients in this foods that help us with our immune function, help us fight oxidative damage from the sun, from stress, and so on. Okay, some patients will just take a shot of an antioxidant. Those are sold out, in the grocery stores now, right? Wheatgrass, for example, they'll just take a shot of that every day to make sure they're getting a concentrated amount of this type of nutrient. You can take them as supplements, it's okay, but it's better. I like getting them from food. So you take that on a daily basis to kind of help your body and your immune system function really well, because the places that our body stores our immune system, besides inside of the gut, is under our skin and in our lungs, okay? So if you keep your immune system healthy by giving it these antioxidants, well, that is going to glow through, right? So those are the things that you need to do to help you look half your age. So I'm curious how old you guys think I am. No cheating for those of you that already know my age, but I'm going to read those comments and see if you think I look, half my age. Catch you in the next one.